What up, what up, what up? Peace, everybody. It's your boy Universal, aka Wax Groove TV. So 2018, dope year for music, especially hip hop, on the mainstream and underground level. We've been getting gems all year long. So today, I just kind of wanted to make a video talking about what I've had in rotation constantly, what has replay value for me, and a possible early look at what might be on my top 10 for this year. So this is in no particular order, just stuff that, like I said, constantly has replay value or what I'm listening to currently. So we got my man Meyhem, Glass, project done by him and Harry Fraud. You know, once again, this is one of those artist and producer albums. Like I said, 90% of the time, these albums are always going to be flawless. And Glass is a piece of art. Like, this is his best project to date, if you ask me. Prior to that, Gems from the Equinox was amazing, but this definitely topped it. So shout out to him. Constant replay value there. We got the Flatbush Zombies, Vacation in Hell. So anybody who's listened to their prior album or seen my review on 3001 The Laced Odyssey knows I'm a huge Flatbush Zombies fan. Really enjoyed that album. This album's even better. You can hear the progression from their first album to this album. The way I always describe this album is it's bars and vibes, because they give you a little bit of everything. They give you something to vibe out to. They give you those punch you in your face bars, and they give you a little bit of conscious rap on there too. So this album is very well rounded, and you really get to see the growth from their first album into this album. So we also got my man Roc-Rose. Wasn't I just talking about this dude, about him being one of the best doing it right now? Rosebud Revenge 2, The Bitter Dose. That's all I'm going to say. It's a smooth project, smooth samples. If you haven't listened to it, you know, you missing out. We got my man Kyle Orpheus versus the Sirens. I don't know the producer's name who he did this with, and I really should know. But this album, front to back, this is perfection. I love Ka. His monotone voice never sounds like he's screaming on the track. In this album, he takes Greek mythology, then you add his wordplay and adding the streets to that, and his street tales and his just storytelling, and it's just perfection. He is definitely an acquired taste. He's not for everybody. You really got to listen to him. All his stuff is quotable. You got to break it down bar for bar. Sometimes it's going to go over your head. Like, I listen to this album, I catch something. The next time I listen to it, I catch something again. This is a piece of work. Like, for all you up and coming rappers out there, reference this when you decide to go make your mixtapes. Roc-Marciano's right hand man, or just someone he came up with. I'm not 100% sure, but Knowledge the Pirate dropped his debut album FlintLock. I've been a Knowledge fan. He's been all over a lot of Rock's projects. He was on obviously Bitter Dose 2, some other stuff. But I was very pleased with this album. This is like a modern day Purple Tape. You know, samples is right, give you that nice street telling / mafioso rap. I really enjoyed this. I didn't know what to expect from Knowledge, being that it was going to be his first project, but I enjoy it. You got tracks like Wrinkled Feathers, Stay Almighty 7. You got Can't Get Enough. Like, he's got some heat on here. I can't knock him. You know, shout out to Knowledge. Great job on the debut project. Mr. Westside Gunn himself gave us Supreme Blientele this year. This is easily the grimiest project to drop all year long. Westside Gunn been putting out work. He's been putting out that quality work for a while now. But this album, it gets that stamp of approval. You know, he's got Jada on here. He's got Anderson .Paak. He's got Busta Rhymes. When you look at some of the features, they're like, oh, Anderson .Paak, how the hell is that going to work with Westside Gunn? But it works. It's flawless. Like, it's not forced. His ear to beats and just the way he puts songs together, I give him a lot of credit. He's not the most lyrical rapper. You know you're not going to get the most lyrical content from him, but he can definitely put a song together, and you know he's going to bring his little flavor to it, and you ain't got no choice but to enjoy it. So shout out to Westside. Album was a banger. DJ Muggs, Day of the Dead compilation project. A lot of dope tracks on here. You got Meyhem on here. He's got Freddie Gibbs on this. He's got Makhami. He's got, I'm trying to think, MF Doom is on this project. There's a lot of heat on that project. Muggs has been on a tear too. You know, he dropped those 2 projects with Meyhem Loren earlier this year. Dropped this project. I also heard he's supposed to be dropping another project with Roc. So, you know, let's keep an eye out for him because he's doing big things right now. Mr. Brooklyn himself, Skyzoo-In Celebration of Us. Now, anybody who listens to Skyzoo, you already know what you get. You know, he's never going to disappoint. In Celebration of Us, not a disappointment. He had another project prior to this, Peddler Themes. Really enjoyed it. Then you drop this. And this really shows his appreciation for music. Like, his love for jazz really comes out on this project. I really enjoyed it. It's a smooth project. Go check it out. And Phonte, no news is good news. When it comes to Phonte, you already know what you're getting. He's always coming correct. Favorite track on there is Cry No More. I can definitely relate to that track. If you haven't listened to it, make sure you do. So yeah, that's it. A little early look at what I've kind of been keeping in rotation and might think are some of the best projects to drop this year. Obviously, we still got a couple months left in this year. So there's definitely going to be some more heat dropping, I'm sure, within the fourth quarter approaching. So I'm just curious to know what y'all listening to, what you keeping in rotation, what you think of some of the best projects this year. Share this video, like this video, comment. Let's do it up, baby. Peace.